Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings sounds like it's going to be basically Marvel's version of Mortal Kombat. And there is this new rumor brought to us from a 4chan post, actually. So this was reported on Cosmic Book News. I'll leave the link to the article down in the description if you want to check it out more. But basically, it gives us some big information about some MCU characters that could be returning to the MCU in this movie. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a little background here from stuff that we found out from this post in that I've made previous videos about. I'll probably leave those in the description below. But if you don't want to take the time to go watch those, then I'll catch you up right here. So, previously on Shang-Chi rumors. So, Shang-Chi grew up working for the Mandarin after having been essentially adopted by him. Awkwafina is going to play Fei Lo Su, who is basically his sister, and then the three of them actually have a genuinely loving and family fun dynamic, I guess. But of course, Shang-Chi thinks they're the good guys, keeping the world in order, while Mandarin seeks the Ten Rings. So he's been helping Mandarin behind the scenes of the MCU since he was a kid. And then this is where the big stuff comes in. So that was previously on Shang-Chi. This is now on Shang-Chi. So, Iron Man. No, I haven't heard anything about Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU to appear in this movie. It's possible, but I don't think so. But some characters from his franchise will be appearing in this movie, at least according to this 4chan post. So, like I said, with Shang-Chi, he's apparently been helping out the Mandarin behind the scenes of the MCU for the past, 11 or 12 years. So, now characters from Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3 will have cameos in this movie in the form of flashbacks. So, first up, number one, of course, Trevor Slattery. I mean, this makes total sense. Ben Kingsley is going to return to the role. I actually made a video about this a while ago about how I thought that Trevor would probably appear in this movie because, especially after that one shot, All Hail the King, where it ended with Trevor getting kidnapped by this guy that was working for the real Mandarin. So you have to kind of tie up those loose ends there. So according to this, in the movie, in this flashback, Shang-Chi was tasked with killing Trevor Slattery, but couldn't do it and let him go because, Shang-Chi is a good guy. He's not gonna kill, Trevor, because he doesn't even know Trevor, and somebody just told him, hey, go kill this dude that you don't even know. But he decided not to do it because, like I said, he's a good person. But then Trevor ends up getting picked up by the authorities in London anyway. So that's not gonna, not good for that. So yeah, Trevor, he's getting arrested again. He'll go back to jail. And then Shang-Chi is going to be fighting in the tournament to get the Mandarin, win him the 10 rings. But in the other flashback cameo scene is relating to Iron Man 2. And that will, of course, be Mickey Rourke returning as Ivan Vanko, a.k.a. Whiplash. So, of course, yeah, he died in Iron Man 2. So it will be a flashback to during that movie. The 4chan post doesn't mention anything about his role or his flashback, but just know that he's going to be in this movie. So we're getting Whiplash back, which will be really cool to see. But there's not really much else to say about it, except that he's back, and it's just a flashback. So it's not like he's coming back to life or anything. We're just going to see him again. Now, as for something else that goes on in this movie, and as for when this movie takes place, because like I said, it will be having these flashbacks with Whiplash and Trevor, but the actual movie in present day will be taking place during the snap, according to this post. So because in the movie, apparently the governments and organizations of the world are desperate to get their hands on this alien tech, which would be the Mandarin's 10 rings, because the snap was so devastating, and they need to be prepared. So that's why you're going to have all these cameos and all these people out there at that tournament to get the 10 rings, because it's during the snap, well, after the snap, before the blip, where everybody's going crazy because they're like, what do we do? Like, this crazy purple raisin dude just came into our lives and snapped out half of our people. So what do we do now? And so they see these 10 rings and they're like, oh, let's use those, see what it does. I doubt it would help them at all, but yeah. So this is some interesting stuff that we found out from this 4chan post. We're going to see Trevor again, which I predicted. Once again, video down in the description. And Mickey Rourke back as Ivan Vanko. Cool to be seeing him again. And it really, this idea of having these two characters appear in this movie, it really like helps develop the fact that Iron Man is the face of the MCU. Like, he, even after his death, he still has a big impact on this universe. And we saw that very prominently in Spider-Man Far From Home, even, because Mysterio, Quentin Beck, used to work for Tony Stark. Then he got fired, and then that's why he became a villain and everything. So we're going to be seeing this a lot in the next couple movies. There's even rumors that possibly Taskmaster in the Black Widow movie could have gotten his tech from Tony Stark. But we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm not really sure about that. But this 4chan post does sound pretty interesting. And it doesn't sound like anything that could really be made up. Like, yeah, you could make up that Trevor Slattery was coming back. But then throw in Whiplash and everything. So, I don't know. I just think it sounds interesting. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Not sure if it's true, but it could be. So, anyways, guys, do you want to see this happen in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and smash the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.